Good afternoon, dear colleague. My name is Gozhyj Aleksandr. Uh, the topic of my presentation, combining forecast based of time series models in machine learning task. Recently, machine learning technologies have taken a leading position in the market of intelligent solutions. One of the main tasks solved by machine learning technologies is forecasting. Improving the quality of predictive solution is achieved by various methods and approach. One approach is to use combination of forecast. Combination of forecasts have become widespread in recent years and have become parts of the main direction of research to improve the quality of forecast solutions. Combining and merging multiple forecasts from a single dataset is now widely used to improve accuracy by integrating information from different sources. This reduces the risk in defining on the best prediction. Covariance schema have evolved from the historically first sample evaluation less covariance method to complex method involving time variant-wise nonlinear combination correlation between components and cross-training. They include a combination of point forecast and a combination of probability forecast. The study of the effectiveness of various components forecast is relevant. The report is aimed at solving the following task: research on method of component forecast, development of methodology for building component forecast based on method of component forecast estimates, development of the architecture of the forecasting information system based on time series models, and research of the effectiveness of building component forecast for solving machine learning tasks. In next slide presents the method of component estimator forecast. Method of component forecast estimate for solving machine learning tasks are built on the basis of simple averaging of forecast, weighted combination of forecast integration. This method of presented in table. In next slide presents the methodology of construction of component forecast based on time series. The methodology consists of the following stage: analysis and preliminary processing of dataset, division of prepared data into training and test samples, modeling and forecast based in basic models, formation of wide coefficient of component forecast based on evaluation of the effectiveness of basic models, units for component and evaluation forecast. Next slide presents the architecture of forecasting information system based on time series models. In next slide presents the computational experiment. As an example of the application of the techniques of combining time series forecast, the test of forecast of share price of three companies, Amazon, Facebook, and Google, are considered. The shares dataset is loaded into information storage system, which contains information about the value of companies in the times of closing of trades in the period from January 1st, 2016 to May 2019. The data were collected from the website Finance Yahoo. In slide presents the stock price data for three companies after missing value and restored. In the data set partitioning block before starting the process of building predictive models for each for the time series, the initial sets were divided into two parts, training and test samples. The last 10 observations were last and test samples corresponding to a forecast horizon of 10 days for short-term forecasting. Modeling. Uh, Lima statistical models and built on the basic of the model fitting additive regression models, GAM models, and forward propagation artificial neural networks are used as basic predictive models in the modeling block. The method the chosen because in their ability to recognize complex patterns in time series. Next, ARIMA models. In table present the ARIMA models. The ARIMA 1 models is automatically generated of the basic full search. The ARIMA 2 models is automatically generated of the basic quick search. The ARIMA 3 model is automatically generated with smoothing. And the ARIMA 4 model is the best model for manual selection of parameters. GAM models. Monthly additive type GAM models, annual multiplicative GAM 2, annual multiplicative and weekly additive GAM 3. This GAM model presents the table. Artificial networks. Artificial networks can be considered as non-linear regression method. The main advantage and ability to model complex time series without prior knowledge of the data creation process. In addition, neural networks are important when the communication function between input and output is unknown. As a result of the experiment, it was possible to find a better architecture on neural network 3.10.1. Next slide presents the result of building block of component forecast. To increase the accuracy of the component forecast, forecasting is performed on the models with the close variance value. The GAM model has a variance value as significantly different from the variance of other models. Therefore, the GAM model was not considered. In the next iteration of component forecast, table shows comparison of forecast estimate for the Amazon time series, for ARIMA, neural network, and combinal model. Next slide presents a graphical representation of forecasting result using the combinant model. From the analysis table, it follows that the component predictive models have the best quality indicators compared to the basic model. A graphical representation of the prediction result using the combinant model is shown in figure. The 8% and 95% prediction intervals for the A component and their combination are shown. Only the predictive part is the solution to the problem of forecasting the price of share of commercial companies using a combination of basic forecasting model has been studied. A method of combination forecast based on simple mean, weighted average, and regression were investigated. A methodology for building combined forecast based on method of component forecast estimate has been developed. The architecture of the forecasting information system based on time series model has been developed. It has been confirmed that when the forecasting process of an arbitrage nature, it is necessary to use both separate method and a combination of forecast estimated calculating using the variable method. Thank you for your attention. Ask your question.